How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to the Master League here on PES 2020 with Ericsson at the helm of Valencia as we officially hit the midpoint of this first year of the Master League. The January window is about to open, literally December 31st at the moment, getting ready to sim up to the next match, and we'll also have a few cutscenes as well that we'll go over, and also try to get some more players signed and see which players want to leave here in this window. Season objectives, mid-season review. If we can maintain this format, it will be very well placed to achieve this season's objectives. Keep your eye on the prize. Of course, Ericsson says we'll give it our all. Encouraging signs. As you recall, we set our objectives pretty low to start the first year, and rightfully so, as we are trying to get our bearings here, but we've had a good start to the campaign. And as you can see, officially Di Mariano, who was signed a while ago to the J League, has been sitting in our team for a while, just playing with the reserves, not risking injury with him. And he is officially gone. So as you can see, we've got a lot of contracts in play that we're trying to finalize out or get extensions finalized on. However, there are a few players that are will be leaving the club or very keen on leaving the club. Gavioli is our highest rated one that wants to do that. He's opted to not renew. We'll still try to renew if we can, but we'll put him on the transfer list for this season and just let him know that we won't be able to use him for the remainder of the season since he's no longer really keen on being a part of the side. Same can be said for Sensei. He's kind of buried in the depth chart a little bit there. Again, he wants to leave as well. We put a transfer list on him. Di Mariano, another player that's deep in the depth chart. So some of our depth players wanting to leave. Not a huge surprise, but just trying to work out these deals as we see fit. And we are two goalkeepers, Daffrey and Bruno, both want to leave as well. I was hoping to kind of develop one of these goalkeepers, but looks like I'm not going to get the chance unless I could re-sign them. But right now they are on the transfer window blocks. Before we simulate to the match, let's take a look at the offers we do have on the table. We only have two that we're currently pursuing: Adorne from Satella and Poli, goalkeeper Perruccini. Trying to get these players signed. If you don't know, when you sign a player at the start of a window, especially the winter one, looks like their contracts have changed, or at least they've gotten extensions, so you need to make sure that you change your offer as soon as the window comes over, because it's definitely changed. I do believe Adorne, we went in at the start of December at like 1.7 million, but his value dropped pretty significantly down to 1.2, so a good bit of change needed to happen, and we'll have to bump up his salary just a little bit as well since he's got a long-term deal. Perrucci didn't change too much, just needed a bigger extension. Okay, so now we're finally to January 3rd. Finally, I've been doing a lot of stuff off camera trying to get contracts sorted, but let's go ahead and look at the game board as we get ready for the first dice roll of this episode. So we've been pretty good. We've had pretty good fortune with our dice rolls, but here we go again. I would love to buy some more players. I think we're going to need to, because we're going to lose quite a bit of our depth here. So I'd really be interested in signing somebody new. Anyway, let's see what the dice roll says. 3, 2, 1, go. It's a 2, and look at that. We got a free agent. Alright, so, and the game board says we get a free agent goalkeeper. Interesting. Alright, let's go see if there's a goalkeeper available in the game to sign. Well, we've searched the entire goalkeeping database for free agents. There was some about 300 that we could fit within our salary budget. However, I settled on this player right here, Hansen. Overall is not the best, but you know what? Overall doesn't mean much in this game, if I'm gonna be honest. The attributes mean very little. I'm mostly worried about how does he fit our system, and he was the one that best fit our offensive system with a counterattack, long pass in center currently as our gameplay tactic. Also, he's got some flexibility to play wide, so he could slot in there and actually do pretty well. And you know, that is part of the reason why we're going to pull the trigger on this deal. So we'll go ahead and apply for a negotiation with this player. We don't know what his salary is going to be yet. We'll bump it up. We'll give him a year. That works for me. We'll leave it right down the middle there. See what he comes back with. Next up, we're playing host to Porto 1. Here's what the lineups look like. Lazzarini in net. We got the backline of Modolo, Cremonese, and Cardona. The midfield will be Zuccolini, Fordelino, and Lolo, with the wide midfielders being Sukiu and Felicoli. Boccolone and Capello once again keep their spots up top as the center forwards. And now looking for Capello. He's going to muscle his way around. Capello skies it. Finally, a decent break on the counterattack there as Boccolone flicks it ahead for Capello, who does get ahead of his man, but he just skies it. It's cleared upfield, controlled, outline, nicely worked. Looking for that ball. Capello's there. Oh, he took a bad touch, but he gets by the keeper and scores. Very good play from Capello there. He's starting to find his form once again. In the 30th minute, the keeper really should have came out to get that one. It was a terrible touch from Capello controlling it. The keeper held his line instead of coming out to force a bad shot. And the Lions take the lead again here, 1-0 at home. Great little play out the wing and just saw the run being made. Back line was just stood still, and I really thought the keeper was going to get that ball, but then he just hesitated. There was just some slight hesitation from him, you could see, but great ball in there from the number 6 down on the wing to find the main man up front, Capello, and another goal for him this season. And now Boccolone, he's loose. Oh no, referee! Oh my God. We were on the breakaway. We were behind the line, but the referee blows the whistle for halftime. Oh no, nice play out wide. Headed out. And that's deflected wide. As the wayside really haven't been threatening us too much with the tank. Kind of caught us snapping there a little bit. The header not troubling Lazzarini there. And controlled. And that's going to be a foul. Referee's going to play pulled back, and the yellow card's been shown. Porto 1 have been pressing the attack here, and Sukiu's been taken out there on the wing. Let's see what we can whip in here. Punched away. It's controlled. Out wide. Good pace. Capello flicks it on net. But he can't find him. It'll be a free kick from distance here. Can we hold on to this? It's off the wall. Keeper stings off his gloves and able to save it. Oof. Oh, hard foul there. And it's going to be a... And it looks like we're getting a little bit of a scuffer here from Felicoli, and he's getting booked. Wasn't doing anything aggressive, just trying to... Saw the ball was loose, went for it, but taking out the man just on the outside of the box. And that's it. The final whistle's gone, and it's a convincing 1-0 victory at home. Capello with the game winner. Ericsson's team with a clean sheet. A good result to start January. Well, the stats showed this one as a very heavy dominated possession by the away side. They were just play that short passing game, really holding onto the ball. But you take a look at the chances, we definitely had more chances on the counter, forcing a lot of bad mistakes for them. They were holding up that middle of the park very well, and they were having a tough time finding space to operate, only giving up 2 shots. We'll gladly give up that kind of possession for that kind of quality. At the end of the day, not bad result. Lazzarini should have got more than a 5.5. To be fair, he didn't let a goal go in. Cremonesi as well. I thought the back line was solid. We really didn't give them much to work with. We were suffocating them. The forwards working well. The midfielders blocking out all the channels. I can't say anything but a good result for us here. And looks like we've got a cutscene here. Negotiations with Paranucci are moving around nicely, but I think we need to push him to agree to terms that are a little more favorable to us. So it looks like we need to enter into negotiations with one of our players one after. Okay, so the chairman wants us to negotiate this deal with Paranucci to finalize it. I'm okay with that. Let's go in. Let's take it down just a little bit more, just save a little bit more money. I think we're pretty close to coming up with the deal. I'm going to bump up his salary just a smidge as well, just to get him a more realistic offer. We're offering him more money and more years to come here. We'll bump up his release fee too to make it, see if it'll go through or not. Random luck. But that's it. And it looks like Adorni here, his offer's looking pretty good as well. We may be able to get that deal sewn up here this window, and Hansen, we're still negotiating. Alright, so we've revised the terms for Paranucci based on the feedback from the board wanting us to lower the transfer fee. We were able to get that. Got a salary in a good place. I think he's ready to sign for us. So a keeper we've been eyeing since probably the beginning of the campaign. Looks to be a solid number 2 at the moment, but that could change as if some of these keepers decide they want to leave here before the window shuts. So we'll go ahead and pull the trigger on this, since this was a cutscene based event, so that way we'll spring him into the club. So Paranucci, welcome to the club. Right, we got another cutscene here for the keeper we just signed from Empoli. Another huge coup for Eriksson to sign. It could end up being our number 1, as all of our keepers are up for looking to go elsewhere at the moment. So to be able to ink a deal with keeper who could be a potential number 1 for us is pretty big for Eriksson. And welcome, Mr. Jahini. I'm gonna butcher that name. It's gonna take me a while. So welcome to the club. Let's see how well he does. So after much simulating, we had about 5 or 6 stops we had to go through before we got to the next match. Let's go to the game board and see what we have in store here, as we've been negotiating tons of contracts and tons of transfers here. So what do we really need? I really could use some a managed squad right now, I think, or maybe even a contract extension for some players that I'm afraid of losing. Definitely wouldn't mind buying more players if we can land on it, but at the same time we do need to take care of some of these contracts and get them signed up so we can not worry about them. But let's go ahead and roll the dice and see. 3, 2, 1. And we get a 1. So accept offer to sell a player. Not exactly. I was hoping to have one to buy, but I guess we'll sell a player here, as the board deems it necessary at this point. So let's take a look to see which ones we have an offer on. So looking at the board now, we're going to have to sell another player. This one's going to be a really tough one to swallow. We're going to lose our most senior player, Dolo here. The reasoning before that is we're pretty deep at center back, and I've got a potential new starter coming in that I've got lined up. We just need to pull the trigger on the deal. He's probably got the most salary we can save by this deal. The only other deals I've got in place are the 2 other goalkeepers at the moment. So Badolo, it's sad to see it go, but unfortunately, you are now no longer a part of Valencia. The next match is a huge match in Serie B. We're taking on the league leaders at their ground, Chievo. Lineups are as follows: Lazzarini and Nit keeping his place. The back line, Cremonesi, Caradona, and Di Mariano will get the start in place of the recently sold Modolo. The defensive midfield area, center of the park, looks the same. No changes there. Zuccolini, Fiordolino, and Lolo. Amberu back in the lineup now with Felicoli as the wingbacks. Zagoni and Simone will get the start at center forward. Looking for that 1-2. Oh, nice. Continues to run. Can we finish it? Yes, we can. Simone with the goal. And just like that here, 28 minutes in, Valencia strike first blood. And the Chievo fans, kind of hard to believe. They've been such a good defensive team this season, the best. We are right neck and neck with these guys, but it was a great little 1-2 build-up between the center forwards. Zugoni, I should say, found the youngster Simone, who's getting the start here tonight. Made a nice turn there. Great job by Zugoni there to find him and just get that ball behind the back line. They had a great touch to center it, to put the ball on frame, and give the Lions the lead once again here. Oh, Zuccolini gonna take the shot. Oh, it's a big save from the keeper. And a great chance there. Ball's whipped in. Oh, the header goes behind. An opportunity. Close chance. It just sends it over. That's going to be the halftime whistle. Yep, an impressive little play between the center forwards leads to the goal, Simeone. But this one's going to be far from over as we head into the locker room. And now Simone. Oh, he's around his man. Can he take the shot on? He does. Simone, and he's going to score. What has this youngster done here tonight? And it's a race for him on the road, getting the opportunity to start. He wasn't on the best form coming in, but he's making it count here tonight. Gets it just right around the defense, and then he just powers that left foot home to put the Lions up 2-0 here. Taking a little Zagoni, just getting that ball out to him, and he's doing all the rest of the work down the wing. Just right at the gut, and a great finish. And we're looking to spoil Chievo's party here. Gotta be wary. Chievo could get one back here. Oh, it almost does. It finds him. Oh, what a save off the line. It's cleared out. Oh, the shot. Oh, what a save by the keeper. It goes off the defender. It's going to be a goal kick. And Chievo just coming right at us here. We're slowing down the attack, but Lazzarini read it beautifully. Oh, he falls down. The header cleared away. The shot, rebound, and oh, offside's the call. We got very lucky there. Chievo getting some opportunities, but their forward was offside. Now Lolo charging in. Lolo takes a shot. Oh, not far off target. That was not far off target. There's Lolo's going to get in on some of this action here. Just found some space, makes a nice run. Defenders close it down nicely, but he just couldn't quite get it on the frame. Now the 1-2. Oh, nice. Capello. Ooh. I think that shot might have took a deflection. We'll see on the replay here, but it just looks so deadly on the counterattack. Hammer going forward. Just holding play up, waiting for the run from Capello. No. Capello missed that one by a mile. That's it. The final whistle's gone. And it's a huge victory for Ericsson and Venencia here as they take the league leaders, Chievo, and give them a loss. 2-0 the final here. Whew, what can I say? But job well done from the boys here tonight. We controlled this match. Chievo had a few dangerous chances, but our defense held firm, got another clean sheet, 2 in a row in this episode. Chievo, didn't really feel threatening. They had a lot of fouls in this one as well, more than us, which is kind of rare, but it's good to play, a nice game in a new stadium instead of seeing the same old ones from every now and again, but I'm pretty stoked for this result. They did not show up to play at all. Our formation literally neutralized them, I feel. So Ericsson's game planning working out. I was a little worried going back to that 3-5-2, but seemed to be working out great for us at the moment, playing against these teams playing that narrow diamond formation against us. Felicoli, Amaru didn't have a great game. They were a little bit busy on the wings. Caradona, I think it's a bit unfair that he didn't get a good performance as well, because I thought the backline was absolutely solid. Simone was making some great runs. Zigoni was hooking up with him. But we saw the result through, and it's another victory for Ericsson. Matchday 18 is in the books now after that huge win against Chievo, only their second loss this season. They're still the best defensive team in the league, but we've managed to put 2 by them going into this round, and we contain their high-powered offense. So we're definitely not a pushover when it comes to being where we are in the standings. Close the gap down to just 3 points now behind Benvenido, still hanging on just right behind us. So looking like the 3 of us are starting to slowly break away from the rest of the pack here in Serie B. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me, ladies and gentlemen. What an episode. Huge results for us. Also, we were able to sign a new keeper thanks to a cutscene. But other than that, we were doing pretty well. Hopefully we can continue this run forward. Maybe still need to sign some few players, as we seem to be selling a few of our depth pieces at the moment. So it's going to be important here before the window shuts to sign a few more players onto the books. But that is going to do it for me, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys next time.